Hi, I'm Ibrahim and I play for Arsenal and I'm a midfielder.
Hi, I'm Billy G, Chelsea midfielder.
Billy, who do you look up to the most at your club?
For me at the moment, I would say Kovacic. He just brings something different, that creation style of play. Top player, he runs it in midfield. So, who is the best player you've come up against in training?
In training, I think it's Gabriel Jesus. He's so sharp and his movements, I think he gets a bit of criticism unfairly for not scoring as many goals. I think he's changed the whole team. Bill, have you ever been starstruck by a senior pro?
Yeah, I would say the first time I trained first team, it was probably Jorginho. I just thought he was some serious player. I'm not gonna lie, just his touch, how quick he plays. He gets a lot of criticism, for how slow he is sometimes, but on the ball, it's crazy.
Yeah,
so,
I can imagine.
What was it like training with the first team for the first time?
It was a good experience. I think I was a bit starstruck at the start, and then after the first time you get the ball, your nerves kind of settle down, and you kind of have to show how good you are. You have to kind of be there, but you have to be there with a purpose. So you don't want to just be another number going up. So you kind of have to show how good you are when you're there as well. Who is the unsung hero at your club?
For me, it was definitely the kit man, who sadly passed away. We used to have banter every day. He would just make everyone laugh, and then just to see him go, it was like a big hit in the whole of Chelsea. So we're still recovering now, but yeah, man, R.I.P. to him. If you could go back a year and give yourself some advice, what would it be and why?
I would say stay patient. Just let what's coming to you come to you, and don't get distracted by anything outside of football.
For me, even, I'll just say from when I was younger, just work on my weaker foot, from early. And then I was thinking now, even though I'll just be bow-footed, I wouldn't be concentrating on it so much. Yeah, I think that's the main thing for me.
Do you have a pre-game ritual? If so, what is it?
It's with my shin pad, I always put my left one in first, if that makes sense.
Why?
I don't know, it's just something I've been doing from young, to be fair. You got a low sock, just always put my left one in first, and then it just gets the ball rolling.
Whatever gets you going, I guess.
Of course. What is your biggest achievement to date?
I feel like when I was on the bench for the first team, I sat on the bench twice. I think the biggest one was against PSV, and the crowd was just crazy. Just the atmosphere and taking it all in, it's unbelievable. What youth team did you hate playing against coming up?
It's gotta be, I wouldn't even say hate, but the best battle was definitely Man City. You lot would get popped like that.
No.
The way he used to pop the ball around, sometimes just wouldn't even touch the ball, but I feel like that was the best battle for us because we could use the other side of the game to our advantage. I think Man City, to be fair.
For me, the hardest team to play against, I would say probably Man City. I don't think Chelsea were good enough. But Man City, the way they move the ball so fast and effective.
The most important lesson you learned last season?
I think the importance of things like dieting, going to sleep early before the game, eating breakfast. I think when you're younger, you kind of get away with playing without eating breakfast or little things like that, but the older you get and the more serious the games are getting, those things are so important.
Even for me, it's last season especially, it's you're getting into men's games, learning how to deal with not starting. Also you got FA Youth Club, UEFA Youth League and stuff like that, so being able to learn how to control yourself when you're not playing is just as important as when you're starting and playing. So.
What training drills do you enjoy the most?
It's got to be possessions. I love just getting touched on the ball in tight areas.
Better than a small-sided game?
Nah, to be fair, that's a shot. Small-sided game at the end of the session.
The best.
When did you know you wanted to be a footballer?
I know from really young. When I was 3, when I started playing football. And then when I got to 5, I started doing things like kickboxing and little things like that. But then even when I was at them sort of events, I would always be playing with the balls. Yeah. So I always knew from there that I wanted to be a footballer. What was your earliest memory watching your club?
Probably when I was 4 or 5. I've always been a Chelsea fan, so...
Does it mean more to play for the club that you support?
Yeah, 100%, because it gives you that extra motivation to want to make it at that club as well, having been through the system from so young. So, was there ever a moment you thought you would not make it turn pro?
I think a lot of people thought that I might not, but in myself, I always tried to believe in myself. And no matter what was going on the pitch, off the pitch, I would always try and keep the fact in my head that I'm going to make it no matter what happens. I think that determination is what finally got me through.
You see when you're even doing like kickbox and other sports, like that ever like cross your mind to like stop playing?
No, definitely not. It's always football. What about you?
Now I always had strong belief like every season you kind of know if you've improved or like how you're developing. So I guess you get a gauge of whether you're gonna get like another contract or whatever. So I think like what you put in is what you're gonna get out. So
Definitely. That's the end of the episode. Hit like if you enjoyed it.
and subscribe to Football Daily.
Nailed it.
Nice. Cheers, guys.